Then welcome to Uncanny Contemplation, where we consider the macabre nightmares of our society, of our beliefs, through the methods of art and gaming. I am poetfox, and joined, as always, by the Hobo King Armadox. Are you dogging?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah. How have you been? Are you prepared to contemplate? What's the state of your mind?
I am very curious about the game we're getting into, since we're starting a completely new one
It's true.
for this.
It's true. Well, I learned just this morning, getting it set up, that this is created by the person who made that classic video game Space Funeral. Have you played Space Funeral?
Yes, I actually really like Space Funeral. It is very highly rated on my lists.
Well, then hopefully we will like this new game. Let us play, or let us pray. If we're gonna play, I think. Here we are. These gentlemen seem to be very welcoming, so that's good.
Knowing that this comes from the Space Funeral guy, this has a lot to. How to put it? This now has a lot to live up to.
Missing. Some people missing. There's a some satanic imagery. Oh my god. And there's these. It's the coming thing. Yeah, that's me. Hi. What's up? Okay. It's me. I'm the coming thing. Oh, here's my 2D flat car. I love this car.
Are you also one of the black monsters?
I don't know. Anthology of the Killer. That's this game. Here's all my trophies for being so good at this game, probably.
Have you played this one before?
Oh, no, definitely not. Opening night. Oh, they say Voice of the Killer is the first one. Oh, okay. It's a delicious blood fountain to drink from. Okay.
Gotta have your blood fountain.
Yeah. Contents. Voice of the Killer, hands of the killer, drool of the killer, eyes of the killer, flesh of the killer, blood of the killer, ears of the killer, heart of the killer, face of the killer. Bonusers. Okay. Well.
Got a lot more to go through than I thought.
Coffee. There's a big thing on top. Okay. Life on traces. Watch out. Life contracts. Life contracts. Expertise. I want expertise. Trust. Look in the phone. Well, would you like to start? Voice of the Killer. Here's the poster of the first game. Voice of the Killer. What do we think?
I am genuinely interested. Is that a...
What?
So the background has a lot of interesting details, and I'll sit there and start drawing something, and then I'll look over, and the screen will look completely different.
Yeah, you know, it's an art gallery. What do you expect? All right. Voice of the Killer. Hey, y'all. Welcome to the new issue of my zine of strange occurrences. I'm sorry that's been a while. Please forgive me. I had to finish my exams. I've also been busy at work due to the events. I shall relate. Oh. Don't cut off the text, buddy. Ooh. Alright. Gotta change this thing so we can see all the text. Hold on.
The space funeral is where I think most people ended up hearing Ruth White for the first time.
Yeah. Alright. I've been working in the call center of Favis Insurance Company life contracts. Things have been extremely chaotic, or should I say, agile and flexible? That's right, your correspondent has become a working girl, learning all kinds of exciting corporate lingo. Yeah. Here I am. Oh. Company building is next to the sea, which would be nice if it didn't smell like piss. Night and day, waves make awful sound, like vast mouth breathing. It is said to be the result of geology, the baleful science. Officially, my job is to cold call people from a list of potential customers. But some days nobody ever gives me the list. Where is the list? Who manufactures the list? I've been trying to figure it out so I won't get fired. Forward, urgent, dear BB. I can't see you. Are you still real? Were you ever real? It's 3 a.m. I'm alone in the office, but soon the day will start, and I will see you again soon. Your call target for today is 100. If you cannot hit it, I will need to have you escorted from my life. Sincerely, line manager Liney.
Oh, I've been there.
Inside, it's always busy and panicked feeling, and no one wants to talk to me. Sign of a vibrant company culture. Everything smells like carpet. Behind the closed doors, I hear footsteps and chatter. Little ghost man. Guy's shadow. Yeah, looks like a pretty normal office. Let's see. This guy's walking over here. Well, don't want me to go over there. Guess everyone wearing these sheets in the office is confidentiality requirement. Mine hasn't arrived yet, although when I gave HR my address, they promised they would, quote, visit me soon, unquote. Cool. Excellent. Oh, there's BB's desk. That's our character name, by the way. We're BB. Oh.
Good to know.
In the break room, a shroud turns to face me. From beneath the sheet, I dimly sense lips moving, chattering against the fabric. Can't hear any words. I'm still not very good at work banter, so I just smile and nod as I try to find the coffee machine. Same news as always. Sound is off, radio's playing Wham. 1,000s of corpses found. Normal news. As you might expect. 2 inches of strangely viscous coffee ooze out of the machine. I think I'm getting a taste for it. Nice. Oh, bee alert.
Uh-huh.
Bee alert. Be careful. Bee alert.
Oh, yes.
Alright, well.
I wonder if the bee will end up being a secret character.
You never know. I guess it's time to work. Expertise.
I was interested in this game solely based on the art style, and this does not disappoint.
Oh boy, my very own zine distro. That's what I thought as well. Whenever I go to copy room, the printer queue is already booked up and everyone's making those expensive color copies.
Understandable.
Remember, we don't pay out if the corpse is unidentifiable. Management. In the corner, there's a copy of the official company newsletter. It's full of pictures of executives grinning, but about what? I wish I knew. Maybe that's how they get you. A new start tomorrow. Colleagues, as I'm sure you're aware, it's been several tough years for life contracts. The freakish and unexplained high murder rate in the city continues to blah 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 margins, blah 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 exciting new challenges. As such, we are excited by the long-awaited restructuring of our call center department to be accomplished, blah blah blah. Sincerely, General Manager Jenny. These printers going.
That also sounds right.
Yeah. Alright, well, I've stalled as long as possible. I guess we gotta go work.
Oh. You always get a second cup of coffee.
5 leads. Far below the call target my supervisor requested of 100. That's true. Day's work of managing expectations begins. Beep. Hello, this is BB, representative of the prestigious Life Contracts Organization. Have you considered your coverage as of late? What? Who gave you this number? Never call me again. Click.
Good start.
Beep. Greetings. This is Life Contracts. We have a fabulous offer for you, an offer from the stars. Would you perchance enjoy hearing more? No! No! Aye! Aye! Click. Beep. Help. The voice on the other end starts speaking immediately and intensely in a low voice. You are unable to make out any of the words. Aware that you are being monitored for time, you gingerly hang up after 4 minutes. Beep. Dead, dead, you're dead. You're going to die. It will happen to you. So why not talk to Life Contracts? Boy, who wrote these scripts? Low rattling choke. Click. Beep.
That's how they get you.
Edward, I can't make love to you. I'm a priestess of Baal. Well, I hope this one isn't picked for call listening. Where are you people calling from? Wasn't this line deactivated years ago? Oh, God. Every day these leads get worse. Well, time for a coffee break. I agree. We've worked very hard.
There's only so much you can do.
Can I get coffee? Oh, I can walk into the coffee machine. That's pretty normal. How else are you going to become one with the coffee, you know?
A necessary adaptation to working in an office.
Mm-hmm. Policemen roam the back corridors. I wear an intent expression. I sip coffee to remain inconspicuous while wandering around. Their motionless faces continue staring out to sea. Sip, 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 sip. Noise of the waves mixes with the background murmur of a call center. See some things that could be seals moving through the waves.
Gotta fix that.
Complaints. Do I have any complaints? Boxes of complaints seem to absorb the sound around me. There are a lot of complaints. Back here are older wallpapered passages from when the building used to belong to someone else. This thing's been forgotten about. But someone's still watering the plants, I guess. The door locks behind me. Great. Perfect. That's what I wanted to hear. Oh, here's the employees of the month. Employee of the month. Number one. Plum
Doesn't
crumb
look like you're on there.
gun. No. The Lost Boardroom. Okay. Actions. More hand sanitizer. Access to bay. Route will commence 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. Watch out for Guess I can hold on to this until my real one arrives. There's a crude marker drawing of a key on the surface, but I can't see any name. I can't tell how recent these are. Attached charts are all indecipherable and look like they come from archaic 3D modeling software. Proud to announce that we have succeeded in winning the call handling contract for all of the activities to last till Q3. Existing staff must be gradually familiarized with the new process in order to not cause alarm. Police will be on staff for all instances and have agreed to use our ice room for this purpose. Cool. Seems fine. On the way back, I opened one of the file cabinets. Rubber bands, staples, documents about nothing I'm familiar with. There's still no one around. Tried the card key on the door, but it won't unlock. No one's around to help, but at the other end of the hallway, I think I hear a murmur. What's up?
Oh. This game kicks pretty fast. For the start of the game, there's a lot of stuff it's already thrown at you.
Well, as it said, it's the Anthology of the Killer. These were all little tiny games, and they're all combined into one game. When I step inside, the lights are dimmed and the murmuring grows louder, more excited. I feel they're talking about me and try to walk through faster. Oh, hi. Don't talk about me. Oh, okay. Hi, eyeball man. Oh, yeah. You look just like the employee of the month. Are you guys employee of the month? Oh. Don't mind me, buddy. Just working hard or hardly working, haha. Okay, well, this all seems normal. This seems to be how doors work. Oh, hey. Yeah! Are you sorry for the things you've done? Oh, that's a good question. I don't know, are you sorry?
Not usually.
Okay. Well, then no face, we're not. Oh. When I escape from the bag, I find myself in a crowded sub-office somewhere in the depths of the building. So a policeman using it as a temporary lounge. Nobody's paying much attention to me. I guess it's catch and release for now. You can trust me. I'm the cool policeman. Check out these yo-yo tricks. Did you ever hear of a band named Fugazi? You look like someone I once strangled in a dream. Does something smell like blood in here, or is it just me? Haha, ignore that. I'm quirky, but I get the job done. Someone behind a desk is enjoying his own voice while pretending to talk to me. I carefully deflect all queries. Rule number 1 of making a zine is to never talk to the police. That's fair. I mean, that's just that's just a rule in general, really.
Yeah, that's good information.
Wow, I can't believe it's cool, policeman. He has the top clearance rate in the whole city. Since none of the bodies are ever found, do you think I could get an autograph? Oh, okay. Eco opportunity. Okay. Dialer 2. Now I don't recognize where I am at all. Is this another department of the call center? Other employees are walking slowly through a hallway at the end of the hall. To a doorway at the end of the hall. Okay.
So this is just like a giant mansion?
It's the office. It's the office where I work. BB is very important and does a very important job. Probably.
That is some wild wallpaper.
Just normal office stuff. What's in here? Through the door. This one's filled with manager. Shredded paper fragments cover the floor. Everything smells like disinfected and worn rubber. Oh. A winky face. Wait, are these the call lists I was looking for? I look through and see the names of dead people, missing people, family, strangers, friends, numbers, home addresses. This might not be my department. Boy, the rate is so high these days. They're saying the rate is going to go up even further. We'll certainly need extra space for all of them. Glad we figured out how to make money from this rate. Yeah, I'm glad too. Did you hear? He's coming to visit later on. I hear he's very picky about what he sees. We'll do our best to make everything just right for him. I'm so excited we finally get to meet him. Well, we welcome the killer. Hell yeah. Oh, hey. I just want cake, man. Yeah. Are you sorry for the things you've done? Okay. Well, sorry, cool cop.
Did you just get arrested?
I did. Oh, second dialer is next to the ocean again. Inside, it's darker than before. A low chatter of voices sound just like the sea. Suddenly, I feel relaxed, as though I'm where I need to be. I find a desk that's not mine, but that waits for me. The call scripts are written out phonetically. After a while, I stop trying to work out what they really mean and lose myself in the rhythm of my own voice. Say I so ck mi res et me I. Oh.
Yep, those are words.
Yeah, that night I had a dream that felt like waking from a dream. Clumps of hair were growing out of the sand. I tried pulling them up, but only found more hair. My coworkers were calling me from further down the beach. Okay. Nice. Room of the Wave. Management are getting ready to eat. There's a place for me. The food looks so enticing that I want to cry. This does look pretty enticing, don't you think?
I mean, so you know the things I do eat.
Yeah. Pretty enticing. The meat of the tongue is almost too pliant to cut through with the knife, but my knife is very sharp. Carve out a square and put it in my mouth. It's delicious, dripping with wet fat and juice. I chew and chew, but it never seems to diminish in my mouth.
Oh. Okay, so tongue tacos are really good.
And then when I wake up,
enticing.
and then when I wake up, my pillow's gone. My lips are chapped and sore. It's 3 a.m. I check my phone. I have a new message. Apparently the office burned down last night and will be closed indefinitely. They don't know whether anybody was inside. So I had not completed my basic training, I would not be eligible for severance pay.
Yep. Been there too.
Yeah. Well, that's Voice of the Killer. What did you think?
You know, it covered all the points it needed to cover.
Mm-hmm.
Did the
Oh, look at this. I can play tennis.
Oh.
Did the what?
Oh. The puzzle there that had it where it's like up equals yes or whatever. What? Did that actually do anything?
I mean, that was what I had to say on the phone. It's my job, man. Okay. Hands. Say later on, BB will drop by. Is that so? I'd like to meet BB. Oh.
I wonder when we will find this game's version of Lake Horse.
I don't know. New. Everything must go. Hands of the killer. Does this look like a good game? Should we play this one?
Yes. Though, if they're all that short, we're gonna have a very short streaming session this time.
Yeah, you know, like I said, they're little short things. Hands of the killer. Bow, bow, bow. I wake up one night to a horrible scream outside my window. Sounds like the killer's at it again.
Well,
The moon.
You're supposed to do what you love.
The moon is high, but I'm feeling restless. The apartment blocks protective shutters have gone down for the night. Maybe a walk around is what I need. Progress on my new zine remains slow as I keep falling asleep in the middle of my sentences. On the other hand, the effect is kind of funny. Is this what it means to be new wave? BB's report. Note on the strange masks. Recently, strange masks have begun appearing in the city. What's with these masks? No one wants to talk about them. In my opinion... Night clown?
Yeah, you have to do that.
Do you love the night clown? Oh, is that you, BB? Is that you? I think we're running a little merchandise for the online store. My sister ZZ is still hard at work. Her hours have become increasingly irregular since she started using the internet every day. She says it makes her smarter, but at what cost? Oh. If you're already awake, could you run out for some supplies? Using forbidden knowledge, ZZ discovered we could pay the rent by putting mysterious items for sale online. I am in charge of the inventory, since my job is grabbing them beforehand. Well, thank God we still have several Mrs. Doubtfire VHS tapes. Are you a fan of Bort? How about what about Horrible Lamp?
Yes, there we go. Horrible Lamp. That's more my thing.
But no one seems to guard these things or pay attention when they're lost. Who's buying them? How do they have any value? I told you, that's just the economy. No one ever said it makes sense. Just keep an eye out for any old Beanie Babies while you're out there. It's just how economy works. It's just capitalism. Wow.
Too real.
This must be the exciting new sense of direction in life that can only come via attaining a career. Uh-huh. Aside from the night noises, this part of the city has many amenities. Rooms here are cheap because of all the murders. Unfortunately, rent is due all the same. Yeah, that's how it works.
That sounds like living in Florida.
Another reason for the cheap rooms is the antiquated security system, far beneath today's superior anti-murder technology. This elevator will be unusable till morning. The shutters are scored and pitted on both sides with knife marks. Every week someone leaves one of these flyers in the hall. I often wonder what it is about this town that leads to this weird advertising sensibility. Grabbers Moving Company, we'll take you away. Great.
Excellent.
Television is playing a foreign drama, but I can sort of work out what's meant to be happening. Uh-huh. That sounds about right. What do you think? What do you think's happening in the scene?
Let me see. I would assume that you gotta walk through the clock.
To get to the ZX Spectrum down there?
Yes.
Alright. Friendly reminder, owners not liable for what happens in the tunnels. Alright, that's fair. Only so many people can, you know, if you go in the tunnels, that's more your problem, you know?
Yeah. I mean, you did it yourself.
A soft vibration runs to the floor of the laundry room. None of the other residents are around at this hour, but the washers are all in use day and night.
Oh, I've been there too. Oh man. It's like, who's still washing their clothes at 4 a.m.? Why are they going?
Yeah.
There's nobody else but me here.
Through the window of the washer, I can see a kind of grayish, pulpy sludge churned indefinitely by the big spinners. I guess someone wants it very clean. Never been able to find out who pulled off the tunnel cover to start with, although the joke is that the owners thought it would be cheaper than building a fire escape. The air from inside is inviting and cool. Oh. First person view in the tunnel.
I like that either the walls are super simple or the floor is, but not both.
Yeah, that's just aesthetics. It seems to be some kind of weird mirror in there. That's always good. Down here. It's just someone's bedroom. You know how it be.
Do you live in the vents now?
Well, I have to leave. The antiquated anti-burglar technology is keeping me from going out otherwise, so... Gotta sneak out. Climb out into some kind of storeroom. Dead moths under my feet. The clothes here look around 20 years old, which is not enough, so I'll have to go deeper. That's right. 20 years old doesn't make something a mysterious item. You gotta go farther.
What's the cutoff?
I don't know. At this point, I feel I should explain something about the nature of the building. Yeah, please do. Like many cities, this one underwent changes over the years. There was an industrial period, a retail period, a service period, etc., until gradually the things it manufactured became too abstract and indecipherable to easily be summarized in any way. I still hope to find out what they are myself someday. Anyway, with each change in the economy, the building was adapted into a new shape, new rooms added or closed off, each layer draped piecemeal over the last to form new spaces where opportunity might live. You know how it be. Speaking of which, ZZ sets the sweet spot for nostalgia material as 30 to 40 years old, or, quote, old enough to smell like death, unquote. I think the internet is accelerating her tendencies towards the gothic. Personally, I've always been more about true crime.
I like how it answers the question.
I displaced some spiders and rummage in the box. Result, 3 copies of Patch Adams on VHS. A jigsaw puzzle with a picture of a boat. Miscellaneous plastic shit. I don't feel like carrying any of it back. The search goes on.
Oh, that's fair too.
Some good pictures. Oh, hey. When I pick up the Bort doll, a layer of greasy rubble skin comes off and sticks to my hands. The bulbous eyes roll crazily around. No good to sell, but maybe it could be scavenged for parts. I make a mental note. Oh. Just want a good Bort doll, you know?
Hard to come by.
Yeah. The clothes rack seems to contain nothing but denim overalls with the smiling clown embroidered decal. They're covered with a soft layer of translucent mold that seems to be coming from the clown. Great. Love it. Box of knives, barely used. T-shirt reading Blomby Dog. An abstract plastic toy with horribly detailed rubble feet that's covered in tufts of synthetic hair. Baby night. It's baby night. Him looking through the heaps. A clear plastic pyramid with a racing car inside. A pile of cassette tapes with the insides pulled out and knotted together. A copy of Steely Dan live at the Gibbous. I push on.
I wonder if they're enjoying this more than being a call center attendee.
Yeah, you know how it'd be. Another box. This one says Stickies and shows a smiling woman being encased in green slime. She's all tightly shut with electrical tape. Honestly, the Stickies sounds like good to sell. I don't know.
That seems like it would sell to very specific clientele.
Well, I mean, it seems like their online store serves this very specific clientele. Oh. So far tonight's pickings have been slim, so I keep moving and gradually find myself in a place I've never been before. The corridors are narrow, but still feel lived in somehow. Rooms get closer, the clutter more deliberate. Flyers for a local bingo night have been left in the hall. Potted plant that's still alive. Old, but well-used office supplies that don't have too much dust. I hear a soft whispering behind the walls. Ooh. There's gotta be some good stuff in here somewhere.
All this has taught me is that we should make a zine.
I mean, sure. We were talking about that before. We gotta make a Morkborg adventure.
Yes.
Yeah. This part feels like a waiting room, but there's no one else around. Fresh magazines have been left on the couches. Who are they expecting exactly? Oh. Is your name Donald Duck? Is her name Donald Duck?
Not today.
Yeah, no. I've got it. In that case, you must be Mickey Mouse. Is that true?
Who's asking?
No, huh? If your name's not Mickey Mouse, then you must be Donald Duck. Please don't waste my time with insults to my intelligence. Anyway, please come inside. Oh. Help, don't kidnap me. I'm not worth anything monetarily.
Thick enough.
Cough, cough. What's this? Why, it's a My First Strangle Victim doll, circa 1971, in surprisingly good condition. I did believe we'd used it the last of them sometime before. I wonder where they found it. What? I'm not a doll. Really? You're dressed very similarly, though. Click, burst, help, don't strangle me, I am a real person, help, click, bzzz. A stupid coincidence. Oh, they were a wonderful toy. If you opened up the torso, they had little plastic innards, and if you stood on their throats, their eyes would really bulge. Sometimes I feel like that's what first put me on the path of pure research before administrative duties began taking up all my time.
This feels like half the toys I had in the
90s. In truth, it makes little difference, as, like everyone in college, I lost the ability to distinguish people from dolls some time ago. I wonder why I'm talking to a toy. Old age. Soon I'll ask a member of staff to come in and carve off the skin, or the coating, or what have you, and we can figure out what lies inside. The path of pure research is long. In the meantime, there are committee meetings. Goodbye. Wait, this is a college? College of what? Luckily, they seem to have a very abstract notion of how knots work, but I guess that's academia for you. I better have a moose. Tried to keep track of how far I was being carried, but lost count around the 11th flight of stairs. From the window, the town has a postcard aspect, like a view from a penthouse. Alright, well. Has my fashion sense really been ripping off an obscure and horrible doll line for all these years? Is there nothing new under the sun? They look too mutilated to be worth anything, so I guess the terrible secret dies with them. I hear a drilling noise and breaking glass, and everything smells like sawdust and wet paint. A feeling like work in progress. Something tells me I should stay out of people's ways. Alright. Alright. This room is full of crude homemade machines made of junk that's creaking and shifting. I'm not sure how many of them are meant to work. Everything's just heaps of knives and balsa wood. Oh, hey. Hi, Laugh Man. Boy, it's been a while since I got my hands dirty with one of you things. Now let me think, is this a Phillips? Whew. I escaped, I guess. Don't laugh at me. Ow. Oh, it's a lot of masks.
I don't know what that's like either.
Boy, they really went all out on renovating this place. Beneath the wallpaper, outlines of sealed doorways can be seen. Decades of staff rotas peel off the walls as they move by. Pages and pages of rambling text on moldering and discolored paper have been stuck up on the walls with what looks like to be ketchup. The academic job market takes another toll. Saw history in the body of a murdered convict, while Asaphael saw it in a decapitated king. Creating history is the duty of all murderers, and in the tools they hack with, we see the reflection of a new age that is to come. And to perfect murder, we must create a new universe devoted exclusively towards that purpose. We must also consider the possibility that we live in it already. To imagine a new society is to call it into being. We must first prepare a list of bylaws. Photographs mark the inauguration of the college on the evening of the Great Vision. What's the point of the portraits when everyone's wearing a mask?
You know who you are.
My goodness, what's this? Having survived the workshop of necessity, I now find myself stranded in the new world of the aesthetic. Haha. Such are the thoughts of the general public as they make their cautious entrance into history. A Bloody Night 4, alright. Central ideas of an age must be nurtured after all. Paint and wood are nesting materials by which they attain the heat to survive. Why waste time taking down the doors? The House of Art has many windows. Oh. Film set. New age will be theatrical, unless we will learn theater. An empty space menaced by an ominous facade. The fourth wall is an entrance to an alleyway. The which extends through time, haha. Think of the new buildings we'll need to have alleyways like these. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. The metaphors of chopping and carving embodied in sculpture are too trite to be of use. We find instead our purpose in art in brilliant monuments to kill people in the shadow of. Haha, you know, classicism. Our video lab, we can covertly influence the culture by filming our death fantasies and releasing them as commercial horror films. Our Bloody Night franchise has sold thousands of copies. Bloody Night? Aren't those the shitty direct-to-video horror films everybody watches to make fun of? Everybody what now?
What do you mean they're bad? The worst part about this is I feel very called out because I really like Magnolia films.
So you also are trying to bring in a world where murder is commonplace.
No, I've already lived in Florida. I know how it is.
Sound sculpture masks the sound of distant screams, approaching steps. As such, I believe they will be very popular. Of course, ultimately, such noises are the foundation of a far greater symphony, but there's no shame in being a midwife to a dream. I guess so. Column study nestles in the middle of the horrible murderer compound. Respectable leather-bound tomes line the walls. An aura of propriety seems to muffle all sound. I think my nose is bleeding. Copies of owner's publications, including Introduction to the Western Canon, Advanced Studies in the Western Canon. Whatever happened to the Western Canon? And the Western Canon rocks out, abridged edition for teens and study groups. Picture of a hooded man. The hooded man I met when I woke up. The prestigious Dr. Zoo wows attendance at an academic soiree with his all-embracing knowledge of the cultural world. Sure.
The one that hits you with a hammer?
No, the scholar guy.
Oh.
Anyway, nobody hit me with a hammer. They hit the murder dolls. Remember? That's how I'm still alive.
Okay.
It looked like I was hit, but it was actually these murder dolls. Ha ha! I wonder, is it sentimental that I held on to all aspects of my old career? But I always wanted to live inside a tomb. Talking doll, you've been wandering around the pieces of the world that was. Wouldn't you like to visit the world that is to come? Gah! The interest of homicide has always been symbolic. Real death has no consequence, and the fact is rather kish. Haha, what matters is the new world we can glimpse this idea. What is the utopia of murder? Sun and moon, nines, ropes, building clouds, still street in dark blue fields. A trembling and horrible suspense that envelops all things, changing them completely while leaving them unchanged. A new world will need laws and art. We can teach them to be the hand that guides the knife, the hands of the killer. Did you know I saw him once? It was not like this. I knew my life would have to change. Most beautiful feeling I know is being able to see history unfolding, seeing yourself in the crest of that wave. A new world emerges from the coffin of the old. I have seen the world spirit splitting open ahead. Sure.
Seems like he knows what he's talking about.
Where are you? My eyesight's quite bad these days, haha. I haven't moved like this for quite a while. None of us tend to leave campus these days. You know how it is. As you think, thickets grow denser. I can hear the flat, droning voice behind me, but these corridors seem quieter, more familiar. I could swear I once found a lost cache of troll dolls inside one of these rooms. The door is locked, but looks more maintenance-y than others. A sticker on the door says, "Unseal with hallway access panel." Am I near the location of the long-lost air conditioner controls? There's a lever on this, so it's probably the thing that opens the door. I'm getting sick and tired of being chased by murderers all night, and I'm not going to look into this any further. Who is there? Oh, it's you. My goodness. Years have hardly altered you at all. Mr. Killer, I know you get this a lot, but I'm a huge fan of your work. I would truly like to see it get critical attention it deserves. Have you ever considered co-authoring a paper? Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, there's the killer. Oh, he's killed a lot of them. Jeez. Oh, hung them all up.
Well, sometimes you have... Sometimes you just have a busy night.
Yeah. Oh. BB's report epilogue. After finding my way inside the vent, I was able to get back to my apartment without any further incident. Although all night long, strange noises echoed through the pipes.
Are we still in the hands?
Next morning, we totaled up the day's haul. Result, assorted pogs, a pamphlet that must have been placed in my pocket somehow. Thought the pamphlet might have been worth something, but Zizi says there are copies lying around the bus station for free. A frightening world, an interesting world to be in. Wide variety of classes, learn a trade. Alright. That was Hands of the Killer. How did you like Hands of the Killer?
I have more questions than the game has given answered. But it seems like if I wait, I will get those answers.
I mean, in theory. Drool. Bonus tunnels. Enter at own risk. Yeah, I don't want bonus tunnels. I want drool.
This is also one of those games where it's like, oh, I need to make my picture smaller because I need more space. But then the game can just like end at any given moment, and then I'll have a bunch of white space.
The drool of the killer. Quite a poster. Let's begin.
That is a nice poster.
Drool of the killer. BB's report. In certain locations of the city, there is bus service that no one seems to use. I see this bus go by, sometimes when I'm waiting at my stop to head into town. The name on the front of the bus just says Tammy. Setting out to solve the mystery, I've bravely tracked the bus to where it is residing, in a little side street just off the main terminal. Nobody in the building has ever heard of Tammy. Oh, it's the Night Strangler! Hey, Night Strangler! Bus itself looks pretty much like any other, except that the schedule on the board seems to refer to a completely different service. These things happen. The driver is staring facingly ahead. One, please. It turns out the ticket is not too pricey, which is good news if I ever want to go on this trip again. Where is Tammy anyway? Is it somewhere close? Pretty soon we're on our way. The bus passes through streets I know, but always stops at odd intersections, just around the corner from busier bus stops, so hoping someone will get on without realizing. The motion of the bus is soothing, and it never seems to reach a destination. After a while, the view from the windows blurs out of familiarity. Factories, suburban lanes, train yards, vacant lots. Wake up with a jolt when the engine turns off. The feeling that I finally arrived. When I get off the bus, it's already evening, and I've been left at the door of a lit-up old factory. Plastic tubes sprout out of the building like some kind of weird fungus. The sign above it says that I am at Tammy. Excellent.
Tammy's the name of the building?
I mean, it says it right there. Tammy. Some kind of water park? How nice. I wonder why I hadn't heard of it before. There's something off about the tone of the ad copy, but I never claimed to understand the marketing world. Tammy, swimming center, health plus pleasure. I died in 1992. Tammy.
Good marketing.
Yeah. Lights are on. I hear noises from inside. This late? Well, I guess gyms sometimes open all night as well. So there's really nothing usual about it. Yes, I agree. Inside, it's quite spruce, and there's a vague chemical smell. Nameless music fills the air along with the sound of distant splashing. I feel more at home here than I felt anywhere, I think. Oh, look at this rug. That looks like Tammy. Man behind the counter is dressed like a copyrighted cartoon mascot, but I'm no snitch. Anyway, it's all for the kids. I decided to buy a season pass. It's extremely cheap, even without the family discount. Don't tell Disney.
I think I have a squid mouth.
I had no plans to swim today, but suddenly the idea seems very charming. Why not? Live a while. The Tammy gift shop contains an array of affordable swimwear. I find my size and continue through the sweating chambers. I mean, sort of a squid mouth? It's a very strange duck. A beautiful shimmering patina of damp shines on the slick white tiles all around. Something sprays me, but I don't mind, as fresh towels will be provided later by the management. My emotional needs met, I may now enter the sea. Alright, gotta shower off before we get in the pool.
I wonder if they provide river walks too.
Maybe. Inside, all the lockers are casual and business wear, discarded pairs of glasses, wallets, and phones, documentation about some kind of furniture company. We're encouraged to help ourselves, a gift by which we remember Tammy. I'm swimming. In the pool, it is a family atmosphere with smiling, wrinkled faces emerging from the brine. Everyone's swimming in time to the rhythm of piped-in music. I feel my body getting caught in it too. The water's heat is exactly right.
I mean, this just sounds lovely. Sounds like a great time.
Tammy cares for health and wellness. Do not run around the pool or she will climb out and kill you with her long wet hands. Obey parents. Wow, in the area of laissez-faire, someone still cares about the little guy. Stirring stuff from Tammy. In calm evenings, ponds and lilies, Tammy reflects on the chrysanthemum's soft glow. Help, help, I am drowning, drowning. Do your homework. My eyes tear up at the beauty of this perfect poem and also from something in the chemical fog. It is perfect.
I'd go here.
Tammy. Oh boy, I'm in the steam room now. How did I get here? What time is it? And the significant questions such as these melt away in the punishing beauty of the warm, scouring fog. I see dim figures moving in the depths. Tammy is here. Now I'm in the pipe room, and I'm being hunted. The others say that as the quickest I should try to lead her away. I wonder what they mean. I feel like I understood it, but then it slipped my mind somehow. Pipes are very colorful, and the wind wind throughout the entire complex. Sometimes they're flooded with water or a chemical bath or just hot steam, all at the exciting family-friendly whims of Tammy.
I'd still go here.
Of course, one of the problems with the pipes is that once you're inside, there's really nothing else you can do but keep going. This time, yes, the hunger was making me dizzy, so I climbed up to the 4th floor in hopes of finding a vending machine that had always been picked clean. Maybe I'll find a locker to sleep in. Hopefully so. Bye, Donald. Plaster walls here crumble in the constant wet heat. A strange lichen is growing from the brick underneath, almost resembling murals from a ways away. I try my luck, but unfortunately the lichen is not edible. A shame. For some reason I feel like I better not open this door. From behind it I hear a continuous soft quacking. Oh my. I'm gonna get nauseous at this distance from the pool, but it feels like my head is clearing up as well. What am I doing here? How long have I been living in a water park? Also, where did I leave my clothes?
This one has more of like an SCP feel to it.
Carpet underfoot is squishy, but this zone doesn't seem to have been hit as hard by the slow process of Tammyfication. Some printer paper on the floor is headed J.B. Pearson Furniture Company. It is dated last year. In 1992, a shadowy figure held Tammy's head beneath the still surface of a lake. Ever since then, she has been committed to excellence. Good. As she should be.
Yes. I mean, hard lesson to learn that way, but I, am very interested in what Tammy has produced.
Many historic buildings have become home to Tammy, whether they wanted to or not. Above all things, she loves the water. In death, Tammy was granted a vision of a new economy. Political scientists refer to this as Economy 2. Water parks play a large, if mysterious, role in the world that is to come. Finally, someone's made the sequel to Economy. I have been waiting for it. How about you?
It has been a while.
Like, there's so many things that they can improve on from Economy 1. Oh. How do you like my paintings? Paintings. Aren't you happy to be here with Tammy? Gah. Tired? Feel lethargic and depressed? Oh. Phew, what a crazy dream. All those streets not covered in water? How surreal. Well, time for another day of swimming around the city and eating raw fish. Great. Television is showing a community theater production of The Rat Whisperers. I think I have seen this one before. This sound like a good play?
Rat Whispers?
Yeah, look at this. It's like a nurse. Some kind of devil hiding in the background.
The rat really does it. Like, The rest of that stuff, but I'd be interested in watching the rats.
That's fair. That's fair. Phew, what a crazy dream. Yep. Time for another day of swimming. I'm excited to swim. Oh no, help! I don't want to go to Tammy. I don't want to go to Tammy! Ugh. In the sauna, the mist feels more choking than before, heavier, wetter. Dark pools of grease solidify on the reflecting walls and puddle on the tiles.
So, knowing that this world is cheaper to live in than the world you exist in now, would you live there?
Would I live in Tammy? Well, it's part of economy
Would you
too.
live in Tammy?
I touch one of the mist people and my hand grips running jelly, slipping and dribbling away from the bone. Huge eyes regard me and then turn away, back towards the dense patterns in the fog. When I finally reach the pool again, the water's dark and glistens like wet tar. I want to climb in and swim in the pool. What is this place doing to my brain? Is it swimbo-vacation? Swimbo-vacation? That is a term. Alright. This beautiful pool. The water has a horrible gel feeling, and I love it. I can't sense the bottom or see beneath the surface. Something underneath brushes past my leg. I love it here. I never want to leave. Oh. Won't you stay swimming? Swimming? Drift slowly through the soft seabed till currents drag you home to sleep. Eels and starfish live in my hair. These are my friends, and I have promised them this universe. Death by drowning is the nicest way to go. I saw this. I wanted it to be something the whole family could enjoy. Leave and avoid the rush. Head out to the pool and change into something rich and strange. I mean, that is really the problem with drowning. You know, it's more of an adult activity. It's not something the whole family can enjoy. Is this the way out? I'm in a net of tunnels, wending deep into the dark. I feel Tammy's clammy grip on my ankles, and I hear a wet voice croaking in my ear. The current pulls me onwards.
I like how the character actually has a look of concern.
Yeah, she's worried. It's a pipe. Guess I'm very short lady. I can't get to the pipe. Middle of the pipes, I see a piece of the old office leading down beneath the river. The metal walls behind me contract and move closer. When in Rome, I hold my breath. This last door I find a closet, filled with cleaning supplies and dusty bottles of chlorine. None of it looks to have been touched for years. Behind me, the water pools beneath the door. You like? Help self. I grew. Changed past the need for these some time ago. Why spoil my lovely mold? Organic is best. Wait, what? You mean that... You mean all this time I've been swimming in an unchlorinated swimming pool? Yeah, take that, Tammy. Ouch. Could have gotten a brain disease. I could have gotten chlamydia. Fuck you and your haunted swimming pool.
I like how that's the problem. that's what tipped over the edge.
Oops. Hi. Tammy, are you still around? I better be going now. Don't get up. I can see myself out. Well, so long. What's that rushing sound? My escape from the clutches of Tammy. Successful. Nothing else remained but to make the long walk back to town. Since then, everything's been normal, with just one odd exception. The bus that went to Tammy now passes by my house. Well, that was Drool of the Killer.
I liked it. It had good messaging.
Can't fool me, the bear is just special effects. Did we really just get the one drinks ticket? That's a good question. Now playing Milmo the Wanderer. Okay. Uh-huh. Alright. Eyes.
Eyes is next.
Eyes of the Killer. What do you think of this poster? Does seem to be a bear.
Okay, so the guy who made Funeral seems to actually have a pretty good eye for graphic design.
Yeah. You saying Space Funeral doesn't have an eye for graphic design? Come on, man.
Well, I mean, Space Funeral had like a dozen different graphics in it, if I remember correctly.
One night in autumn, I woke up to find 3 people knocking on my apartment door. They smiled and said they'd come to let me know my big opportunity was close at hand. I said nothing, having expected this for some time. I knew it was my turn to volunteer for the immersive theater. Eyes of the Killer.
I wonder if these are gonna get like more and more like eldritch. Look at him go.
Yeah. Now playing Milmo the Wanderer, gripping drama in 1,441 acts. Funded by the Art Appreciators Club. I do appreciate a bit of art.
You appreciate 1,444 acts worth?
Yeah. Sir Armadox, greetings. We have been waiting for you for some time. Please head up the stairs. The theater is already in progress. All right. Oh, Okay. Dialogue of strong men. All is well that begins well and ends? Dialogue of strong men. There will be no end. We are striking the universe. We are arming the world against ourselves. We are organizing a slaughter of scare men.
Oh, good. At least they understand their limitations.
Oh, how much blood! How many sabers and cannon bodies! We are toppling mountains! Scene 46, an episode in the court of Count Masco. Okay. Mr. Moon. It is a stubble field, for black rain is falling. It is a brown tree that stands alone. It is a hissing wind that encircles empty houses. Mr. Sun. The fish rises with a red body in the green pond on the arch of heaven. The fisherman travels smoothly in a blue skiff. Potsy the mop girl. Gor blimey! Now this is a rum how do you do? Count Masco. What the heck? Who invited Sun and Moon to my party? They're killing the vibe. They're freaking out all the guests. News surf. The towns go quiet one by one. Where has everyone gone? A dark shadow can be glimpsed moving from door to door. I think we have a very special visitor.
So, are you the follower of the Sun and the Moon? Or do you enjoy Count Masco's company better?
Look, Potsy the mop girl has been horribly murdered. Boy, what a party. No, Potsy! She was my favorite character.
Ah.
How am I meant to party with constant spinning back and forth? It bugs me. How undignified. But how can I make them leave? Maybe it's time to ask a favor of an old friend. Oh, that's refreshments. I could use some of them. Querlios' voice. Wouldn't be so bad if I could at least follow the plot. Who'd murder a character named Potsy the Mop Girl? I mean, doesn't she have enough problems? Don't ask me. The stage manager says that none of the actors should know more than their characters do in order to make things more immersive.
Oh, it's one of those. Oh.
What does immersive mean anyway? I think it's when they hold your breath beneath the water. Now that's what happens to Tammy.
That is what happened to Tammy.
Actually, for our purposes, immersive means an extra $200,000 in art subsidies each year. Fair enough. Hey, boss. Great show tonight, huh? Girls, what do I say? If you have time to lean, you have time to develop an enriching set of psychological motivations behind your characters' backstories. I'll let you return to it. Bah. Not enough to say the lines, we have to have motivation as well? I'm sick of this. We're showing them out of here.
You know... Yeah, I don't blame him.
Hi, Bear. What's up? Really just wanting some refreshments, man.
Should have snuck him in, like you do at the movie theater.
I guess so. But I want to have like immersive refreshments. I want to have the kind of refreshments they would have at Count Masco's party. Oh. Okay.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, you got me.
Bears? Oh. This play is so stupid, it's making me obsessed. Who is it that ends up killing my character? I shouldn't care, but now I really want to know. Potsy the Mop Girl official dialogue lines do not steal. Scene 427, line 8. Core blimey, this is a rum out you do. Scene 462, line 1. Death gurgles. Character notes. Potsy is a simple serving maid who loves to mop. She is a bit cheeky, but has a heart of gold. Later, she will be violently murdered for plot reasons.
They came through with the character. I think they did a really good job.
Yeah. ZZ, can you cover for me in the next act? I'm stepping out for a few minutes to uncover the mystery of my impending doom. Gee, BB, I don't know. I'm not sure I'm ready to handle all the complex emotional dichotomies that make up the role of Potsy the Mop Girl. Just hold the mop and say the lines. She'll get over it. Boy, I barely had a chance to look around this place at all. There was a school trip here once when we were kids, but all I remember is the dust from the curtains gave me hives. Don't want to go back in, because my sister might throw a hammer at my head. That's fair.
Can you go back in?
No. That's expected from our civic theater piece of history all around the walls. Actually, I've never seen any of these plays, but assuming someone did, they seem to have been well received. Such as Stabbing. And, what is this one? Something Well? Mournful Well? Great. Famous poet and founder John Beats is busily spieling to a willing crowd. I think he talked to our class on the trip too, but I can't remember anything he said. Director Basso is at his side as usual. Practicing. Caesar, Caesar, we who are dead salute you. Caesar, Caesar, we who are dead salute you. Dance group is where the director Basso keeps threatening to put me if I miss my lines, a fate worse than death. Although actually now I look at them in these costumes, they are really very chic. If I catch up and mix with the next audience group, I hopefully won't have missed too much of the unintelligible symbolist plot. Maybe the guy who plays Count Masco can fill me in. Oh, and they do have cats, but got much less stars than Stabbing.
I would assume Stabbing would have a better setup in this economy.
Jellicle cats. Okay. How much money is tied up in this thing anyway? Sets, costumes, carpenters, scriptwriters, electricians, and perpetual reserve. I never knew so many rich people felt so strongly about art.
You can't sing that. That'd get us demonetized.
Probably fine that that bag up there is shaking, like it has someone in it. Probably fine. Normal stagecraft stuff. The next scene is happening below me now. I can't make out what they're saying, but it doesn't look like anyone's on trial for Mop Girl related homicide just yet. Unseen voice. Look, here comes our old friend Mappy. Ha 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 ha. Horrible voice. Hiya, kids. Hiya, hiya, hiya. Mappy. Boy, what a wonderful place. You really done up since last time I was here. Count Masco. Baleful spirit, I conjure and command thee. How can I stop the sun and moon from ruining my dinner party? Ah, you disappoint me. I thought it was a social call. Surely your own powers are proportionate to such a deed, or have you forgotten just how it was you built this house? With courage and skill, you captured the elemental prison man. Sent him to construct your mighty estate. That's great stuff, and I respect it, but what's the point of having force if you don't use it?
Seems like he's got a head on his shoulders.
Yeah. Greetings, it's me, Potsy from Scene 46. Listen, my character got killed off, and I was wondering if the white walls of the city are always giving off sound and arching thorns. Oh, my brother, blind minute hands, we are climbing towards midnight. Wow, that is so amazing. Really makes you think. That's terrific. Thank you. Thanks. It's a bear, another bear.
That's the most accurate. Getting blown off.
Yeah.
Middle of trying to find her.
Are you sure this is a good idea? I mean, of course, once Prison Man is restored to his old power, you can order him to do away with your opponents. Your own intrinsic natural authority will keep it all under your control. Well, I am pretty impressive. Let me see, it's been a while. Whisper, whisper, whisper. Wait, timeout. Was that supposed to happen? Aye! These special effects are getting very intense. What happened to the days of two guys playing opposite ends of the same horse? Also, where did everybody go? Love the bloody eyes. This is good. Trapdoor is the only other way out, although it seems like it'd be a tight squeeze. It swings open easily. The pit below is black as night. No problem. I reach around with my legs until I find the ladder down, trying not to imagine how it would feel to fall 40 feet straight down into the dark. Things I do for closure, haha. I'll just go a little bit and then climb back up. Potsy's death may have to go unavenged after all. Sorry, babe. Can't all be winners. Kind of black tar slowly trickling down the walls across the floor. Am I beneath one of the prop workshops right now? Should I have brought a hat? Page from the script has been pinned to the wall. Looks like it could be from a different version, though. Chorus. Our look is dark. Our light is inside us. We are warmed by the dead udder of the red dawn. Brr, burn. Production note. This is a big heartwarming musical number of the show, much like Tomorrow is in Annie. The dancers should be sure to sell their enthusiasm for the death of the sun as much as possible. Theater lingo, this is known as the spooky puppet room. The blankets hanging faces are slowly becoming covered by the tar. It's not great! This is why proper storage is important. Yeah, this is... every theater has a spooky puppet room, it's true.
I think I would rather be in Tammy.
Alright. Oh boy, unsorted props. Let's see here. Rubber head, plastic knife, Dracula fangs, leather gloves. They look pretty new. Have they been used yet, or is that for something still to come? What's in here? Ah! Costumes? Wait. I don't think he saw me. Well, you know how it is, these big actors. You don't want to get in their way, but I wonder where he was going to.
There we go.
Lying crushed in tar at the end of the corridor is a puppet that looks like just like the famous theater founder and playwright John Beats. As I said, not great. I can no longer tell where I am in relation to the theater, but I think I hear singing. Will the play move down here after all? Shouldn't I have passed a concession stand by now? Greetings, Prison Man. This is BB from the props department. Don't mind me. I just came here to fix the cages. Unseen chorus. The sun, you kept giving birth to passions and burn with fiery rays will wrap you in a dusty veil and encase you in a concrete house. Ah, I see, a concrete house, you say. That sounds to be above my pay grade. I will have to talk to my line manager about that one.
company standard limitations. Ooh.
Stamped with sealing wax, it is a ripened victory. Now everything is trifling to us. The sun lies slain at our feet. Yes, well, right there's your problem. Someone's been painting eyes and teeth all over your prison walls. I'd better call it into HQ. Please don't worry, it will not impact your deposit.
I want bleeding eye walls.
Could be handy. Count Masco? Who are you? Get me out of here, you idiot. They're changing the script. What? Speaking of the script. No, please. Aye. That cage was made of balsa wood. You could walk through it. Is nobody in the show capable of breaking character for even a second? That's what I get for trying to understand theater. Never again. From now on, I will only play video games. And what is behind all these curtains anyway? We're underground. Plush seating and bags of popcorn. Popcorn's still warm. Wait, were people watching me from here? Annoyed, I eat some popcorn as emotional recompense. Can't believe I got drafted into this shit for a whole month. What about my needs? I'm supposed to be writing a zine about haunted mannequins or something by now.
I wonder...
What do you wonder?
I wonder how much this actually paid. If they had stage presence for a whole month.
Oh, probably nothing. I mean, she was just kind of forced to join, so...
Oh. You
Good
gotta do it to save the community center.
Good grief. These are some of the worst bear costumes I've ever seen. Where's the exit, anyway? Who that guy knows. Oh, here's the refreshments.
You already ate popcorn.
I did have a little popcorn. I could have sworn I saw him go this way. There's no way someone could... Ah! Ow. Hello. Ah! Shh, calm down. It's okay, it's okay. We can explain. It's okay. Shh, let us explain. Okay, explain it already. Well, we're the police and we're chopping people apart with these power tools. That doesn't help.
Good explanation.
Okay, listen. I hear you. I know this must seem very scary and strange. I feel your pain. In fact, I agree with you. You shouldn't have to see this. What a world. But don't get stressed. They'll never find you, so it won't be like you died exactly. You'll just have disappeared, which is the best that anyone could hope for in this life. Clonk. Oops, one of the sandbags slipped. My bad. Haha, everyone okay? Boss, she's escaping in the tumult. Okay, let's follow her, but nobody get stressed about this. It's important to have healthy work-life balance. Let's all do our motivational group chant first. Help, the guys! The guys in the bear costumes are trying to murder me. Wow, this must be the audience participation portion of the show. Ah! Don't just stand there, you idiots. Help me escape or something. I see a bold critique of the complacency of the audience and spectator. How powerful, stirring. If I get chopped into pieces, it'll be your fault. Truly, we are all complicit in brutality. It makes you think. Who said art can't have a message? Yes, who is it? Director Basso, I found a health and safety issue you might really want to address. Just a second, I'm getting changed. It's BB, right? From the party scene? Yeah, yes, I mean, I had to step out for a minute. Don't worry about it. I've actually been meaning to grab you for a quick chat myself. Do you know we had some acquaintances a comment? Turned out they used to live in your apartment complex. They did? They did? Oh yes, they wore long robes and hoods and were mysteriously murdered when someone turned off the building's security system. Ah, about that. You know, it was pretty dark in there. I thought this must be the light switch and... Oh, now, don't grovel. You did us a favor there. Frankly, we've been meaning to clean shop for quite a while. The risk of franchising is that sometimes it dilutes the message. Besides, the CCTV footage from the night made a tidy profit when it was released in the next installment of our Bloody Night series of video-on-demand horror films. Critics have favorably compared it to Evil Bong 2. Wow. That's the Wrath of Bong right there. What? I don't even get residuals? No, nobody watches these things for the cast. I manage the directorial vision. Wait, this doesn't explain anything. Isn't the immersive theater just a front for the police? No, it's more like the other way around. The police are part of the immersive theater, as are the audience, as are you. My patrons have simple taste. They like prison smears and violent death. Okay, sure. Their generous funding keeps the play growing into room after room, street after street. Why not? They already own the city. Now they get to look at it, as well as peeking from behind the curtains. Say hello to the Art Appreciators Club. Oh, they're laughing at me. The sun has hidden, darkness has begun. Let us all take knives and wait locked up. A holiday should be established, the day of victory over the sun. Listen to the mort of life, the horns of death ringing in the woods. Seep to awaken the sun. Mirror of the black earth, Caesar. The universe is a prison. It is my duty to build smaller prisons and hope that doing so will grant me insight of the sacred geometry of heaven. Through each prison, there must be a warden whose secrecy, caprice, and limitless capacity for violence act as an image of the fates to be studied and interpreted by those interred by this baleful rule. Caesar, Caesar, we who are dead salute you. Caesar, Caesar, we who are dead salute you. Core blimey, now this is a rum out of you, do. Well, BB, what did you think of the play? The parts I understood I didn't like. Can I go now? Of course, but wait, I nearly forgot. Your paycheck's ready as well. What, $20? Welcome to the arts economy. And with that, my time in the immersive theater came to a close.
Oh, that last bit hits a little close.
Yeah. Well, what did you think of Eyes of the Killer?
It's no Tammy, but it had some nice characters.
Who could ever forget Count Masco? Fortunately, it seems like we're almost out of time. Shall we go to art time and pick up here next time?
Oh, wow, that snuck up on us.
Well,
yeah, I will hold the page, and then next time continue on from where we left off.
Core blimey. That's right. And don't talk to the cops. Also very important.
Yes. Very important.
Very important. Very important. So what do you think we've learned here today? Other than don't talk to the cops, which is just sort of general advice.
It comes up a lot in our things. Don't talk to the cops seems to be like the over lesson for for all of the games we seem to play.
It's true.
But
Because we only
I
play
believe
games
the
with good
lesson-
taste.
I believe the lesson we've learned today is if you're going to do art, it needs to be for the art and not for cash.
Okay, yeah, I mean,
Because-
that seems pretty fair. Seems pretty fair.
Mhm.
Well, let's contemplate what we've learned here today. And soon we shall return for more Anatomy of the Killer.
I'm pretty interested. This is
Not Anatomy of the
wasn't
Killer,
what
the Anthology of the Killer. I mean, we are seeing a lot of different parts of the killer, to be fair.
we are, yeah. We're pretty much in the torso though.
We were just at the eyes.
That's part of the torso, right?
The eyes are part of the torso. That's another good thing for us to have learned, that the eyes are part of the torso.
We're oblivious.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for next time. This is a good game. We'll see what happens in the next run.
We will. Until then, let us contemplate what we have learned here and come back refreshed and full of really cool knowledge. Bye!
See ya.